Why would Keke Palmer stay and have a baby with an abuser? The red flags must have been there, right? And Steve Harvey warned her. Also, did you know that Darius choked his own sister at some point? Hi everyone! Welcome to A-Listers Hub, your source for all things celebrity and entertainment. Today, we'll be discussing the reasons behind these explosive events and much more. Just to recap. Keke has been granted a temporary restraining order as well as full custody of their son following reports of abuse by Keke. According to US Weekly, Keke has footage of Darius trespassing on her property without her consent, threatening her right before lunging for her neck. He then threw her on the couch and stole her phone. Keke alleges that there have been many instances of DV where he destroyed her personal property, including her diaries and prescription glasses, throwing her belongings to the street, throwing her car keys away to prevent her from leaving, hitting her in front of their son, spewing profanities about her to their son, threatening to end himself if she left, harassment, and other physical and emotional abuse. Keke says she also feared for her son's life because of inappropriate comments Darius made about how he understood why male animals would eat their babies, and also how a father's love for a child is determined by the father loving the mother. Keke says that Darius grew jealous of their son. He also got rough with their son while changing diapers. When she went to assist him, he hit her on the head. Now, how did Keke get herself entangled into this mess? Unfortunately, this dynamic tends to happen to women after pregnancy or marriage. A pregnant woman is vulnerable, so Darius must have felt that Keke is not going anywhere and that he could finally reveal his true colors. Besides this terrible incident, Darius has shown signs of potentially being abusive in the past. Back when Keke got serenaded by Usher, he wasn't very impressed and showed signs of control and insecurity, telling Keke that she's a mother and she needs to cover up. While this could have been discussed privately, he aired out their business online to humiliate her. He went to tweet, "We live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others. And he gets told how much of a hater he is," he wrote in one tweet. "This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals to what I believe. I rest my case." He hadn't made Keke his wife at the time. Was this a way for him to try and control Keke's actions using the husband title, which he hasn't earned? Why would he speak as a traditional man while staying in Keke's house and also having a baby out of wedlock? He didn't feel this way when Keke was posting in revealing clothes with him on the internet. It's a bit of a double standard. If he did, however, have a problem with Keke getting too close to another man, he could have had that conversation with her privately. Darius has shown signs of an abuser. Control tactics, manhandling, threatening to end himself if Keke leaves, as well as destroying valuable objects like Keke's journals. Abusers like to play victim while they crucify the actual victim. Despite pictures of Darius being all over the internet manhandling Keke, Darius and his brother Sarunas still side with each other. The lack of accountability and remorse is concerning because Darius might do this again. Abusive people don't take account for their actions, and that is largely due to having enablers as parents and siblings. Darius responded to the allegations by posting a picture of him and his son saying, "I love you, son. See you soon." Sarunas responded to the news by tweeting, "The most disgusting, vile, abusive, manipulative person I have ever encountered in my entire life. Abuses almost everyone. Y'all will see. Just send positive energy to the babies. Any child in the middle of something like this does not deserve it at all." Wow, so damn sad. He later deleted the tweet. Darius liked this tweet, which implies that Sarunas is taking his side. Keke's mom responded by exposing Darius in an Instagram post.
Look, I've never done anything like this. I've been in this business for 22 years. I've seen a lot of stuff, but I can't help myself. For Sharonis Jackson to post on his Twitter the ridiculous stuff that he's posted when he knew his brother was abusive. I went to Sharonis over a year ago and told him that his brother was abusive to my daughter. And he said, well, I used to be like that too. What? So now he's posting on Twitter like he's this special guy. I mean, we know he's the biggest fuckboy in Hollywood. He's disrespectful to women, just like his little brother. He taught his brother how to be abusive. So he don't get to act like he's this special guy. No, you're a fuckboy and you're part of the problem.
The caption of her video reads, "I dare you mess with my family. Family means everything to me. You and your family act like sociopaths, and like the world can't see it." Keke's mother captioned the post, "You are phony, and I saw you from day one. My daughter is kind, and our family treated you with kindness, and this is how you treat it. I won't take this laying down anymore. I'm done." Sarunas responded on the Shade Room by saying, "I never once said that to Sharon. Not once in my life. I have never been abusive to any of the women ever been involved with. I'm not going to keep on with this circus. But Sharon, the world is about to hear your voice very soon and the threats you made to my family." While Sarunas and Darius are trying to play victim, these images of Darius manhandling Keke surfaced. Looking back at Keke's Instagram pictures, it's crazy to realize that she's been enduring DV this whole time because according to her mom, this has been happening for about a year. Sarunas said that they would expose Keke's mom. Darius has since denied the allegations and went to TMZ and gave them a video where you can hear Keke's mom threatening to put a mullet in him. Due to excessive profanity, the video will not be played here, but you can find the link in the description box. They also released their text conversation. Darius's mother decided to text Keke's mom by saying, "I heard that you want to put a mullet in my son. Well, then now we'll have to involve the authorities. You don't respect or value yourself nor my son's life. You might have to end all of us. I will file a police report on you now." I guess this was the evidence they wanted to expose Keke's mother with. Can you believe this woman's audacity? Instead of holding her son accountable, she's defending him. Keke's mom wasn't fazed, and she responded by saying, "Please don't contact me with this ridiculous, childish behavior. Your son choked his own sister. Deal with his anger issues. If he attacks my daughter in her own home, where she pays the bills, he is trespassing, and anything can happen, so he should stay away. You should be very ashamed to have raised a man who fights women." In other words, it's on sight should Darius set foot in Keke's home ever again. What was Darius's mom trying to prove? Unfortunately, Darius doesn't realize that his receipts aren't proving much. Back when Keke exposed Trey Songz for being a predator, Sarunas seemed to have supported and sided with Keke by saying, "He is a B. F that B. Hope he gets what he deserves. Can't stand his disrespectful B self. F him." I guess he was just putting on a show because he allegedly told Keke's mom that he was also abusive. This has brought about a conversation on dating down and why it's not a good idea to date a man who has less resources than you. Sometimes, dating a man who has less than you will encourage abuse as an attempt to bring you down to his level or humble you. Keke has an estimated net worth of about $7.5 million, while Darius sits between $500,000 and $1 million. They are in completely different lanes, and Keke has been warned about dating down before by Steve Harvey.
25 now.
25.
How the dating going?
Dating is good,
Help from Uncle Steve.
Uncle Steve is always trying to get me with the billionaire. I'm like, "Uncle Steve, I don't need the billionaires. I just need some simple stuff. I don't like to mix my industry business with my personal life. I'm just laying low in private, love."
Uncle Steve ain't trying to get you with no billionaire. He trying to get you with somebody that has a plan to have something. That's what I keep trying to get you to do. You can't quit bringing these.
Uncle Steve love billionaires. I'm gonna just tell y'all, he do. Anytime I see Uncle Steve out, he's like, nah, I got this guy. He got a net worth of 300 zillion. And y'all can really create generations of generations
You need
of
something
zillionaires.
with somebody with something. Quit trying to give a boy your lifestyle and he ain't earned it.
Oh my God, but you know what? Everybody don't start off as billionaires. I'm not a billionaire yet.
Everybody don't start off a billionaire, but you gotta have a boy that's got a plan to at least be one. I'm not saying you gotta be a billionaire, because hell, I ain't a billionaire.
And I've dated some real horrible billionaires, honey. They not good all the time. Sometimes they're crazy, Steve, and that's why I stopped taking your advice.
You didn't pick the one I told you to.
Steve, the billionaires
Because you
are
don't.
terrible.
Because you don't listen to who I tell you.
Them billionaires be having 4 and 5 and 6 other wives.
Well, you the one over there and got them. I ain't never bought you nobody like that. You gonna sit your crazy ass up here and say that?
See, he knows I'm right. He knows I'm right.
You just a lie. You're not finna sit up here.
Them billionaires. Don't believe what you
Keke
hear.
Palmer, you're not finna sit up here and act like I done turned you on to some bad dude. You do not listen to me.
I do.
No, you
told
don't.
me about these billionaires. I said,
No, I told you, but I didn't tell you to go get him. The hell you go get him
He was
for?
a millionaire. He had a plan. He was just lying about it all.
But I didn't tell you to get
I'm
him.
telling you, liars are liars, rich
This
or
little
poor.
girl right here.
You just have to find who's for you. And, that's just it, because I'm telling you, billionaires, they have just as much baggage as the rest of them. Honey, trust me. Trust me.
Why are you clapping for this ignorant mess right here?
It's true. It's true. It's true. Don't be mad, Steve.
Who I try to tell you to get with, you don't want to hear me. Now all of a sudden he ain't pretty enough. I done told you about these pretty ass
No, the
boys.
one you was trying to get me with was pretty, and I seen
No,
him.
he wasn't
I
pretty.
seen him on the gram with some other celebrity chick. Yeah.
And you ain't gonna meet nobody that ain't got no damn body.
Yeah, Steve.
Who you know got something, ain't got nobody. Like, it's just impossible.
True. Everybody's been with someone.
That's right, you gotta get to know them. I didn't tell you to.
These guys don't be trying to get to know nobody. They just be trying to go to bed fast. I ain't got the time.
Oh, y'all finna clap for that too?
It's true. It's true. I'm gonna be serious with you guys. It's
You
true.
sit up here
With a lot of these.
like I don't know that. I wrote the book about it. I tried to tell y'all.
With
Man.
a lot of these billionaire guys or these industry
You ain't
guys,
coming on this show
they get
no more.
stuff so fast, you all. They get stuff so fast that when they meet someone like me that's like, okay, you can't just buy me something and I'm gonna be thinking you're the greatest guy in the world. I actually want a conversation, want you to have interest in what I do, want you to actually work to get to know me. They act like they don't know what to do because the easiest thing that they've learned that works is to just buy everybody everything. It's just like, I can buy myself everything. I don't need you to buy me anything, love. The things that I need for you is money, what money can't buy.
I done had this talk show 7 years. You ain't ever heard me tell one woman to do nothing she just said. 7 damn years. I have said direct opposite. But little Miss Fast over here.
I'm hitting up all these women.
Little Miss Fast over here don't listen. Then when she gonna make the mistake, she come back, I did that. You didn't do a damn thing I told you.
I did, Steve. Okay, so tell me what I need to do, Steve. What I need to do, apparently.
I said, this is what I told you. You need to make 2 lists of what you will accept in a man and what you will not accept in a man.
Okay.
I told you that.
I did that.
No man is gonna be all of what you want. He does not exist. He exists, but he left. He's coming back, but we know not the hour or the day. Now, you take the don't list and you make sure that the don'ts don't outweigh the do's. There are some deal breakers and there are not. Now, you can find a nice guy, but he has to have a plan. He don't have to have $1 million yet, but he has to have a plan to get somewhere close to that. Because you make a lot of money. What you cannot do is be taking care of nobody else. So what you can't give nobody your lifestyle.
Yeah.
He got to come in here with a lifestyle that you can put it together with. That's all I've ever said.
Okay, well, Steve, I'm with that. I'm with all those things. That's exactly me. But like you said, we don't know the hour or the day or the month. So,
That was a reference to Jesus.
Well, praise the Lord.
You see this here? See this
Well,
problem?
praise the Lord,
See,
praise the
now,
Lord.
now you all saw just firsthand what didn't happen with me and little Keke Palmer relationship. I tell her one thing, she take it and go, well, we don't know the hour or the day. We ain't talking about Jesus.
I agree, Steve. I agree. I agree with the list. You know, I agree with the do's and the don'ts. I agree with setting the boundaries, setting hard lines, but also understanding there's room to grow and to breathe, and to making sure that that person at the end of the day has the foundation of what you can grow with. And I'm down with I'm with it. But when somebody shows me that they're not with it, then they're out. They're out of here. They're out. They're out, Steve. They're out. They're done. Because the gag is, I don't have time for games.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know what scene that was from, but the guy is, I don't have time for games. I said, all right, little earthy kid. I love this girl right here. I love her.
Steve, we need to do a movie together. That's what we need to do.
While Steve only warned Keke about men with no vision, he didn't warn her about abusive men. However, in the same way Keke says even rich men require vetting, she could have vetted Darius before having a baby by him. He's now stuck with Keke for life, and that's not good for her or the baby unless he gets help. Now, why would a beautiful, intelligent, successful woman like Keke fall for an abuser? What most people don't realize is that abusers don't have the word abuser written on their foreheads. Many victims of abuse say it sneaks up on you. They start small by violating insignificant boundaries. When the abuse is finally impossible to ignore, instances of abuse in the past finally become apparent. Abusers are intelligent enough to only give small doses of abuse in the beginning and only ramp it up slowly. If you have a childhood of abuse, you may be more likely to tolerate abuse in your adulthood. If you heal, you may have better chances of identifying the abuse from the beginning and leaving. Abuse is never the victim's fault. Do you think Keke could have identified the red flags sooner? Thank you so much for joining us today. Please let us know in the comments down below what you think. Like, share, and subscribe for more news like this. See you in the next video.